I'm the man I am today. Thanks to Filipino people, they have this kind of habit. Whenever they're eating something, if they buy a food, for example, even if it's just a little, they will say, "Kain tayo."
Mm. Yeah, they would always ask you to come eat.
Yeah, even if it's not enough for them, they
Yeah.
have this habit of "Kain tayo."
Mm.
Me, if the food is not enough for me, I don't want to share with nobody.
Okay, hey lovelies, welcome back to my channel. My name is Happiness and that's Tony Bones, and on my channel I film about my faith in God, lifestyle and food. So as you can see, we have a guest with us today. He is an amazing person. Yeah. So I'll just let him introduce himself. Tell us, what is your name?
My name is Fiel.
Very good. And where are you from?
I'm from Angola.
Okay, so today, just as you can see, I'm going to be interviewing him today, and just in case you want to know more about him, then you have to keep watching today's video, okay? So tell us, what was living in Angola like?
Well, living in Angola, wonderful. Blessing because of my family,
Yeah.
mom and dad, siblings, friends, church people.
Okay, so you grew up in Angola
That's right.
before you came to the Philippines.
I've been here for 11 years, going to be 12 years now, and I'm now 34, I think.
So he's been in the Philippines for 11 years, going to 12 years. And did you study in Angola? Like, did you go for your college there, university?
Elementary, high school, I've been in a university in Angola, but until second year only, pre-law. Then my parents told me that they would like me to explore somewhere else, so I have chosen the Philippines.
So why did you choose the Philippines?
I did not choose the Philippines.
Philippines chose you.
Not Philippines didn't choose me. Like, that was a country where a friend of my father had a son studying here.
Okay.
And my father also wanted me to go abroad and study. So
Okay.
they gave me this proposal. If I would like to get to know the Philippines, then
Okay.
I was curious and I said, yes, let me go. Because we do not know anything about the Philippines.
Yeah.
Like in Africa, you do not
Yeah.
know. One of the funniest things in Africa is that if ever you are Asian, if you're Asian and you're going to Africa, we're going to call you Chinese.
Yeah.
Because we don't know how to
Differentiate.
distinguish
Yeah.
Indonesian, Singaporean, Korean. We don't know how to distinguish. For us, you're Chinese.
Yeah. Okay.
And I came here because I wanted to know how the Filipino people look alike and what's in the Philippines.
And not because you wanted to study. Was studying
Primary.
part of it?
Primary was really because of studying.
Did you
But-
study? Did you study?
I did. I graduated here. I
That's good.
stopped the college there in Angola because my father said that to move to the Philippines. I studied in Adventist University of the Philippines in Laguna.
Okay.
So
What
4
course
years
did you
college. I took world history as my major subject and political science as my minor subject.
So you finished
I graduated 2016.
2016. What was studying like in the Philippines? Or can you tell us how studying like in the Philippines and Angola? Is
At
there a
the-
difference?
A big difference.
Or like what?
At the beginning, I had to adjust in the Philippines. When I
Exactly.
came here,
Yeah.
my English was like zero.
Okay.
In Angola, we speak Portuguese, guys.
Yeah.
And when I arrived in the Philippines, a Filipino man is the one who spoke on my behalf with the immigration officer. Because
okay.
I didn't have an idea of what
What
they're
you're
talking
saying,
about
yeah.
and what's my name, where you from, why are you here. I said nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I had to learn English a little bit, start English, but I enrolled at the same time studying English also.
Okay.
And English is mixed with Tagalog, what they call Taglish. So
Yeah.
learning English and Tagalog at the
exactly.
same time. Now alam ko magsalita Tagalog, konti lang. And then,
Okay.
yeah, so
All right. And did you have like cultural shocks? Like when you came in, for example, there is something that you do in Angola that you don't do here in the Philippines, or there is something that you do here in the Philippines that is like, oh, we don't do that at home. For example, I don't know if it's the same with your country, but in Nigeria, to be precise, when you see people with tattoo, it's like, do you get it? Yeah. Or when you see people smoking, they're like, this child is bad. Unlike here in the Philippines, you can just see anybody smoking. So those things were one of the things I was really wowed about. So tell me, like, is there something that you saw here and you were like, this is not being done in my country?
the first thing is in terms of religion, worship.
Yeah.
My religion back in my country, when it's Saturday, because I worship on the Sabbath day.
Yeah. Okay.
When it's Saturday, we worship like in the morning. We go home at 12. Then we go back to the church around 2:30 again for another program. But here in the Philippines, I have noticed in the church, like, if you want to grow your faith, you should not lean onto anybody.
Yeah.
You have to find ways of you growing spiritually.
Yeah.
And one of the things that really caught my attention is like, music's,
Yeah.
in terms of music, oh my God, this country is amazing. Really amazing. And cultural shock, Filipinos, they love basketball more than soccer.
Yeah.
They love basketball more than soccer. And when it comes to tattoo,
Yeah.
in my country, to be honest, if you got a lot of tattoo in your body,
Yeah.
my mom and my dad will look at you, you have to choose wisely your type of friends.
Yeah.
Because I don't have this kind of people that are coming into my house, they're coming to steal something. You don't have
to
that
spoil you.
they give this kind of impression
Yeah.
when you have a lot of tattoo. But in fact, some people here in the Philippines, they say that when you have a lot of tattoo, sometimes it's like it's represent if you're part of fraternity. So because when they use the tattoos have meaning.
Yeah.
Tattoos have a meaning. But in Angola, sometimes they just put tattoo for fun.
Put it sick. Yeah, for fun.
Because, but football, for example, I think is not like because of fraternity or whatsoever. But food, I had to adjust. Getting rice without salt or anything. I'm just.
And how is it going?
Oh, now it's delicious. now,
Like you have no choice.
now I have no choice. Now it's delicious.
What's your best
Delicious.
Filipino food?
Chicken adobo and tortang talong.
Wow.
Sarap.
You don't like chicken curry?
Chicken curry, I love it too, but I go more for chicken adobo and tortang talong.
Do you eat pork?
I don't eat.
Yeah, actually,
Do you?
a lot of Africans do. I do that once in a while.
Okay.
Once in a while. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. And
Can you cook chicken adobo?
I tried it, but it was so salty. But I can. What about you? Can you cook chicken adobo?
I cannot.
Yeah.
The only thing I can make is coffee and rice. And the rice cook.
I can actually make chicken curry, bihon, pickle express.
Pancit canton. You can. Tortang talong.
No. Well, I think if I see how to, I would do it.
You need to learn that.
So tell us or tell me, what is one thing you love about the Philippines?
Culture.
The culture. Okay.
Filipino people, they have this kind of habit whenever they're eating something, if they buy some food, for example, even if it's just a little, they will say, kain tayo.
Yeah, they would always ask you to come eat.
Yeah, even if it's not enough for them, they
Yeah.
have this habit of kain tayo. Me, if the food is not enough for me, I don't want to share with nobody.
Of course.
I'm for myself.
Yeah.
But Filipino, if it's a little, they will, hey, kain tayo, sama, dito ka. This is one of the things that impressed me the most. And another thing that caught my attention here is people love praying in the Philippines. They love praying. You get in the jeepney, tricycle, the bus. You see them in Grab drivers anywhere. Before they go on the trip, you will see them praying. Before they eat, you will see them praying.
Yeah.
I got used to it. I've learned that we should be giving thanks for everything in our life, for every trip, for the meal and everything.
Okay, yeah, that's true. I think I noticed the one of jeepney driver. Whenever they go to a spot where there's like a Catholic church,
Yes.
they must pray. They must. Okay, so how was it adjusting to the people here? How was it adjusting to the people here? Or do you have a friend before you came in? Or your father's friend's son?
He is in Angola.
Oh, so he was here.
Yeah, he was studying here. He was in high school. Filipino friend. I didn't have any friend. For me to adjust, it was in terms of sports.
Okay. So you love
Because when they see you at all, they will throw you the basketball.
I know, right?
The ball.
So are you good at basketball?
I mean, not bad. I think compared to you.
Yes. Did you?
I think
What if I'm good at playing basketball?
I don't think so.
How did you know? Who told you?
I'm positive about it.
Who told you? Who told you?
Something tells me that you But you don't delete this part. You have to.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Well, like, who told you I'm not good at playing
Just
basketball?
looking at you, it's clear that you cannot play basketball.
So you're trying to say that you...
I'm not trying. I'm saying you cannot play basketball. Not just basketball, soccer too.
I know how to play soccer. Like, I'm very good at what's it, keeping?
I see. You see? Did you guys hear that?
What?
She's good at soccer, but she's asking me questions. See?
No, wait. Wait.
Yeah.
I wanted to be sure of what I'm saying.
Okay.
But like, okay, so you're not good at playing basketball. Don't use me. You are not good at playing basketball.
No, I mean, I can play, I can run, and I can throw some shots. Yeah.
So rate yourself 1 to 10.
110, I will go for 6.
Why do I feel like it's a 5 or 2?
6.
So what's the best sport?
Soccer.
Oh, no wonder I just see your stories on Instagram. You're like, you feel.
I play soccer, yes. Every afternoon. So I get used to it. So I get along with Filipino people. It's easy to understand Filipino people as long as you don't cross their lines. It's very easy. And they're very, they welcome everybody in their life and in their surrounding. They love good vibes. You just need to be respectful and you're going to get along on a very easy way.
That's true. Have you ever been discriminated before? Have you ever gone through racism?
Oh,
Have you experienced that before?
that is something that we have all experienced. Black people have experienced. And I want to be honest with you guys. White people have a lot of privilege. They have a lot of options. And they have higher possibility of being chosen compared to a black guy.
That's right.
I don't know if it's, but I'm being specific here in the Philippines because I've been here for so many years and I cannot talk about other countries that I've been, but 11 years here is give me enough reason to talk in this way. Not in a bad way, but I'm telling you guys my experience. Please do not judge me for my understanding and what I've experienced before. Racism before was too much. You go in the jeepney, people get ownership, people their nose.
Oh, you went through that too?
Been to that. Because first time when I got here, I didn't have my own transportation yet. I wanted to experience that. And the tricycle, they don't want you. The jeepney, when you get inside, sometimes people go down from the jeepney. Yeah. They get out from the jeepney. Sometimes you're black, you have to stay outside, you have to hang yourself.
You went through all of this?
I've been
Maybe
through
because
that.
you're a guy.
Not for being a guy, because a lot of them have been told that black people smell bad.
Okay, yeah, I've heard that before.
A lot of people they've been told, because that's why some people, if they see a black guy coming, if without getting closer to you, they will run away already, because they were told that black people smell bad. But it's black that comes from Africa, not black that comes from America.
Yeah. Yeah.
See the difference? Okay. If you're black, where you from? Africa. If you say Angola, Nigeria, they might know Nigeria. But as long as you're coming from Africa, it makes them close their nose. Before. Right now I do not know, but the public transport. But in the bus before, if when you're riding a bus, you're standing and then you hold there.
Yeah.
Mercy. So I've been through that a lot.
So how did you cope? How did you react whenever those things happen?
It's ignorance.
Right.
It's ignorance. And when you're not surrounded, it's because, but that's one way of destroying you mentally. It's one way of, making you feel like you're not welcome here. Go back where you came from. So they want to kill you mentally, so they feel, no, I don't want to be here because here people, they treat me in this way. So you need to learn how to be strong in this kind of situation, how to overcome this. The best thing to do is just accept people's decision. Not everybody's gonna like you. Not everybody's gonna accept you. So one thing that we don't work on is accept our differences. The world is against accept our differences, but Filipino people are amazing. Really, really loving, caring, and they are really amazing, religious, very helpful, they're very kind, and I'm the man I am today thanks to the Filipino people. And I got my first job in the Philippines. my degree, bachelor degree in the Philippines, it's all thanks to Filipino people, my classmates and everything. It's all thanks to you guys. So
Thank you, guys. Have anything you want to say?
yeah, I would like to apologize for the words pretending you would talk about racism, and if ever you've taken a negative way, I highly apologize. Please, I share with you guys my experience in terms of racism. Please don't take this in a very wrong way.
Yeah,
I just
please.
want you guys to have an idea of what I've been through before.
Yeah.
But I'm not saying Filipino people are not amazing. You guys are the best. So far, this country became my second home in the world.
That's really. So when are you going back to Angola?
No plan so far.
Oh,
I'm not planning.
like you've been here for how many years?
11 years.
11 years, going to 12. If we gone for visits,
I've been there 2014 or 13, but that was just a week.
and you don't want to go back.
No plan.
Why?
Because I can go back to visit, but if ever I find someone who's going to, be addicted as me in my organization, One Race of Philippine Services, I might consider this possibility of living in the Philippines. But so far, I have no plan to leave. I have no plan. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you so much for watching. We hope to see you again next time, and I hope to hear from each and every one of you. Please leave a comment in the comment section if you enjoyed this interview with Fiel.
Subscribe.
Alright, subscribe, okay? Bye!